Next up is Libby Ware, and I would tell you how hot she was, but her partner Charlene is here, and I think Charlene is really the only one who knows. Welcome to Libby.
Okay, this is a two-part poem. It doesn't really have a name because it used to be about 5 parts. This is part 1. Dating anyone? She asked, pouring cream in her coffee. Don't have the time, I whined. My business, my writing, it wouldn't be fair. In metal chairs, we shared a slice of very good chocolate cake. You should go to the E-Church. Lots of lesbians go there. Sundays I sleep in, read the paper, hang clothes in the sun. Describe your ideal woman. I crossed my arms, stuck out my lip. She has her house and I have mine. Intelligent, well-read and kind, self-sufficient, independent, employed. She has to be creative, artistic somehow, so she'll understand my time. My ideal woman, I warm to the topic, likes to cook, lives within walking distance. Part 2. She cooked red curry chicken and coconut soup for mine from a book she got for hers. Her wide smile crossed a rattan table adorned with green plaid placemats. We talked about our writing, listened to women's jazz, and I asked for a kiss. She wore a black silk camisole she knew I'd like. Jasmine pleased my nose, but stung my lips when I kissed the mounds above the lace. Sex on the couch. I didn't spend the night, and she didn't offer. 8 years later, she opens the couch in the only air-conditioned room. Sweat still clings to her clothes. I roll the black sports bra from her humid breast and back. To tend to my rescued dogs, I leave around midnight, when midnight rolls around. I wrote this one specifically for tonight, and it's called Lesbian Sweat Fest. Lesbian bed death, she asked. No, it's just too hot, sticky. The only 2 lesbians without AC in the ATL are drawn together like ants to honey. Slipping, sliding, salty, slick skin, armpit hair clumped into one large curl. Sweat drips off her forehead as she hovers, hungry. Her breasts glide down my belly. Ceiling fan stirs oven temps. Sheets have to be changed. Stuck thighs rip apart. Space between us, please. I miss holding you. I miss nuzzling your neck without tasting baby powder. October can't get here soon enough. Next one's another kind of hot, and that was kind of some anger. I really don't like these emails that people circulate around that have this very false nostalgia about the 50s and 60s. And some of you may have seen this one, and it's called In the Land of Ruby Dee. I'm sorry, it's called In the Land of Sandra Dee. And it's not so long ago, there was a time of innocence, and women, dried their crinolines in the sun, and only women wore earrings, and it's just like, so maybe, if you're middle class, white, straight, married, moderate politics, you're okay in the 50s. But I started thinking about the rest of us, and so this is called The Land of Ruby Dee. Not so long ago, and nearer than far, separate but equal was the law. Outdated school books and dirty bathrooms was the ideal of equality in the land of Ruby Dee. Those who loved their same gender were thrown in jail, accused of being crazy. sometimes giving shock therapy in the land of Ruby Dee. Girls who got themselves pregnant were kicked out of school and went to stay with Granny. Returning a year later, thin, no baby, boys were boys, but girls were sluts in the land of Ruby Dee. A boy said, "Bye, baby," to a white clerk in Mississippi. Then millions mourned young Emmett Till. His killers walked free, found innocent by an all-white jury in the land of Ruby Dee. If called by Senator McCarthy and you didn't name names, no one in Hollywood would be calling thee. Ann and Carl Braden bought a house in a white area for a black vet who served his country. Off to prison went Carl for sedition, did he, in the land of Ruby Dee. If Ruby Dee had wanted to see a movie with Sandra Dee, she and Aussie would be sitting in the balcony in the land of Ruby Dee.